Good morning, students. So, in last three previous classes, we done carbohydrates, so many topics already. So, the first two we discussed about the classification of carbohydrates. Then we discussed about the structural determination of glucose. And the second topic, the third topic, we already discussed about the fructose structural determination. So, now we discussed about the interconversion of the carbohydrates. What is the meaning of interconversion? So for example, if you take aldo exose to aldo pentose, so what is, so that means, so if you take aldo exose example like D-glucose to aldo pentose example arabinose, the conversion between the D-glucose to D-arabinose, so that is the interconversion. Like if you take the some of the aldose to ketose conversions and ketose to aldose conversion. This we have so many conversions are here. So generally in our syllabus we have 5 types of conversions are present here in our topic. The first with the lower aldose to higher aldose. We prepare the lower aldose to higher aldose. That means D-arabinose to conversion with the D-glucose or D-mannose. So that is the first topic. This reaction we called as a well-known, famous named reaction, Killen-Fischer reaction. The second one, so with the first one we start with the lower aldose to higher aldose. So that we called as a Killen-Fischer reaction. So the second one, higher aldose to lower aldose, that is we called as a rough degradation. So the third one, aldose to ketose, to prepare the aldose to ketose, and the fourth one, the ketose to aldose we prepare. So the fifth one, epimerization. So this fifth reaction, 5 reactions are in our syllabus, interconversion. So first we start with the Killen-Fischer synthesis, that we call as a lower aldose to higher aldose prepare. So first we start with the lower aldose to higher aldose prepare. In case of lower aldose, we take an example, aldo pentose to aldo exose. So one of the example of aldo pentose. So this is the lower aldose to convert to the higher aldose. So a simple example of aldo pentose we take as a D-arabinose to D-glucose or D-mannose. So we are getting two products. One way we are getting glucose, another way we are getting mannose. So that's why these two are example of aldo exoses like D-glucose and D-mannose. This one example of aldo pentose. This reaction is we call as a Killen-Fischer synthesis. So this is the lower aldose to we prepare the higher aldose reaction. We start with the D-arabinose. So this is the D-arabinose having 5 carbons, only containing 5 carbons. The reaction with hydrogen cyanide, it is a nucleophilic addition reaction. So in the hydrogen cyanide we have hydrogen positive charge, the cyanide having negative charge. Here also we know about the electronegativity difference between the carbon and oxygen. Carbon having low electronegativity than oxygen. That's why always the carbon having positive charge and oxygen having negative charge. So finally we are getting this product, CH2OH, Cn and HOH, OH, H, HOH and HOH. So we also getting two possibilities of the new introduce of the OH group at the two directions. One way, so the OH group on right side, and another way the OH group on left side. So that we also write here Cn. So that's why we are getting two products, CH2OH, OH, and the remaining all are same except first chiral center hydroxy group. We have two probabilities, that's why we can write two stereoisomers like here. So remaining all are same, the same thing, so that's why we can write like this. So this way, so further we can hydrolysis this compound. So in acidic medium hydrolysis, so we are getting the cyanide group converting into the acid group. Cyanide group is converting into the acid group. We take one stereoisomer, so another we can left. So for example, if you take only one stereoisomer, so cyanide group further we converting into acid group. So the remaining does not involving in the reaction, that's why we can write like this, HOH and OHH and HOH and HOS. This is the gluconic acid we are getting. So the gluconic acid, we conduct heat. What is happening? We are getting the gamma lactone is the product. We write here on the top of the board. Gamma lactone is the product. So first of all, it is very simple reaction. The arabinose involving in the hydrogen cyanide nucleophilic addition reaction. We are getting the two stereoisomers. After that, we are conducting oxidation process, hydrolysis in presence of acidic medium. So we are getting the gluconic acid is the product. This gluconic acid further we are conducting heat to form the gamma lactone. So we are getting the gamma lactone. So this is the alpha carbon to the carboxylic acid. This one beta, this one gamma. So that's why this we called as a gamma lactone. So after we are getting gamma lactone in presence of reduction process under sodium amalgam. In reduction process, we are getting the glucose is the product. So this way we are getting the from D-arabinase to D-glucose. So this is what we call this reaction. We call as a Killian-Fischer synthesis. Also we call as a lower aldose to higher aldose preparation. So we have two stereoisomers at starting. So another way to prepare the mannose, so that we leave that process, but we only do the only glucose process. We take from one stereoisomer to finally we are getting this way. First of all, this is very simple reaction. D-arabinose reaction with hydrogen cyanide. We are getting two stereoisomers. We take one stereoisomer. The hydroxy group on right side stereoisomers we take. So then after the cyanide hydrolysis undergo, we are getting the acid form. So that acid we has a gluconic acid. That gluconic acid further under conducting heat, so we form the lactone, gamma lactone. So then after gamma lactone reaction with sodium amalgam, finally we are getting the glucose is the product. So this is the lower aldose to higher aldose preparation. The next one, higher aldose to lower aldose preparation. That's we called as a Ruff's degradation. So in this reaction we have higher aldose to prepare lower aldose. Like if you take a simple examples, D-glucose to D-arabinose. So here the first, the glucose reaction with, so this is the glucose. So what is the stereoisomers? The second chiral center of hydroxy group on left side, remaining all hydroxy groups on right side. That is the except case in glucose. So this is the glucose under bromine water reaction. So we are getting gluconic acid. So the gluconic acid. So the aldehyde is converting into carboxylic acid. So this way we are getting glucose is converting into the gluconic acid. So the remaining, so this way to prepare the gluconic acid from glucose with the reaction with the bromine water. So after we are getting gluconic acid, so we write here. So we are getting gluconic acid. So with the reaction with calcium hydroxide. So it is a base to react with acid to form the calcium carboxylate salt. Like here we have gluconic acid, 2 moles of gluconic acid reaction with calcium hydroxide. So we get this one salt. This salt we are getting. So here we write the gluconic acid from top to bottom, structure of gluconic acid. After that, this gluconic acid, so we are getting from gluconic acid reaction with base calcium hydroxide, we are getting this salt. So the 2 moles of gluconic acid reaction with calcium hydroxide. So this finally we use Fenton's reagent. Finally we are getting the, so what is the Fenton's reagent? Ferric with hydrogen peroxide. So this is the Fenton's reagent. We are getting the D-urbanose is the product. So this way to prepare the higher aldose to lower aldose. This we call as a simple reaction. We call as a Ruff's degradation. What is mean by degradation? That means it is a low level of from top to low level. So that's why we call as a degradation. So this is the second interconversion reaction. The third one from aldose to ketose. So let's discuss about the second reaction, aldose to ketose. From D-glucose to D-fructose. Okay, D-glucose to D-fructose. So the reaction with D-glucose to D-fructose. So we start with D-glucose to D-fructose reaction. First of all, that the glucose, it is also very simple reaction involving in posidone preparation to form the posidone. After that, the posidone can hydrolysis in the presence of acidic medium. We are getting the 2 ketones groups present at the top. So after that we are conducting reduction. So finally we are getting the fructose. So this is the third conversion from aldose to ketose. That we take example glucose to ketose. What is glucose to fructose? It is also very simple interconversion. First we start with glucose. So this is the glucose. We know very well about the structure of glucose. So in glucose, the second chiral carbon hydroxy group on left side, remaining hydroxy groups on all groups are at right side. So we have 4 chiral centers present in glucose. So in this reaction, this glucose reaction with 3 phenyl hydrazine groups. So after that, so we are getting the posidone. Posidone is the product. So we write here. So posidone is the product. So 3 phenyl hydrazine reaction with glucose. We are getting posidone is the product. So remaining chiral center we can write like this: CH2OH and OH. HOH and HOH. So the hydrogen won't only with the reaction with two carbons only, because of here we getting the stable compounds, so that's why it is stop here only. So NH and PH, this we call as a ozone. So then after we are connecting ozone to acidic medium hydrolysis, so we are getting this product. So this is the first step, the glucose reaction with 3-phenyl hydrogen to produce the ozone. So then after this ozone under hydrolysis process in acidic medium, so we are getting this product. So we write here H and HOH and HOH, CH2OH. So after that we are getting the ozone. So we conducting the zinc reduction in presence of acetic acid to produce the fructose is the product. Fructose is the product. So this way we prepare the fructose from glucose. So this is the conversion of from aldose to ketose. So that means glucose to fructose. The next one, ketose to aldose. From fructose to we prepare the glucose. This is also similar reaction to the above reaction. So the first with reaction fructose with reaction with 2 moles 3 moles of phenyl hydrogen, we are getting the ozone. So after ozone we can hydrolysis, same thing. So we are getting the intermediate. So then intermediate we conducting reduction. So this reaction ketose to aldose conversion. First we start with fructose to glucose. In this way we to prepare the fructose to glucose. So this is the fructose reaction under the reduction process in the sodium amalgam reaction. We are getting the two probabilities. So of the newly introduced in of hydroxy group at carbonyl center. So if the hydroxy group on right side of the hydroxy group, so we have two probabilities. That's why if the hydroxy group introduced at right side we call as a sorbitol. So if the left side we call as a mannitol. So let's we have two stereoisomers probability, remaining all chiral centers write as your H and OH and CH2OH. So this is the, we are getting two products of the stereoisomers because of this carbonyl compound. We introduce new hydroxy group in two ways. If the hydroxy group introducing on, so D-sorbitol, this one we call as a D-sorbitol. So this one we call as a D-mannitol. So we are getting two stereoisomers that we call first one, the hydroxy group on the right side we call as a sorbitol, and left side we call as a mannitol. So we take from sorbitol to prepare the glucose. If you take to mannitol to prepare the mannose. So but we are only one isomer we take to prepare the glucose. If you take go with mannitol, we prepare the mannose also. Okay, first of all we simple example we take the D-sorbitol to prepare the glucose. D-sorbitol to prepare the glucose. So this is the CH2OH. So this is a D-sorbitol. So after D-sorbitol we conducting the oxidation process with the help of nitric acid. So we are getting the gluconic acid is the product. Gluconic acid is the product. If you take the D-mannitol to conduct the reduction oxidation process, we are getting the mannonic acid is the product. So that's why we go with sorbitol to prepare the glucose only. Here H and H and H, OH, HOH, CH2OH. So this is the gluconic acid. After gluconic acid, we conduct the heat to form the gamma lactone. Gamma lactone is the product. Gamma lactone is the product. So we can write here. So the gamma lactone, the gluconic acid, we conducting the heat to finally we are getting this product. So that is the gamma lactone. So this is the gamma lactone to prepare from gluconic acid. So this gamma lactone, so we know very well. So to prepare the gamma lactone to glucose. So the Welford reduction process, that means sodium amalgam reagent. Finally we are getting the glucose is the product. This way we to prepare the glucose from ketose to aldose. That means fructose to what we call fructose to glucose. So this is the fourth one to prepare the from ketose to aldose. The next one, it is very simple reaction. Epimerization from glucose to mannose. Epimerization to what is called epimers. So the stereoisomers differentiated at any one of the chiral center that we call as a epimers. Like if you take the glucose, galactose, this both the glucose and mannose, these both are, so the stereoisomers differentiate at any one of the chiral centers. Like if you take the glucose and mannose, these both are epimers. Glucose and mannose, these both are epimers. Like if you take the glucose structure, so this is the glucose structure. This is the glucose structure. 1 minute. Glucose structure. So this is the mannose structure. So this way H and OH and H and OH, OH, H, H and H, OH, OH. So here H and OH, OH. So here the mannose structure we can differentiation on OH and OH, remaining H and H. So here H, H, OH and OH. This we can observe here. So this is the first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth and fifth and sixth carbon. So here also first and second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth carbon. So when you compare to glucose and mannose, the stereoisomers both are. So in this case, the second carbon hydroxy group of the glucose hydroxy group on right side. Here mannose hydroxy group on left side. This is the major difference to identify. So that's why remaining all the chiral center structures are remaining same configuration, but in here C2 carbon configuration are different. That's why we call as a glucose mannose, or that's why we call as a C2 epimers. C2 epimers. When you compare to glucose to galactose, that we call as a C4 epimers. Later we discuss about the C4 epimers. So first of all, the glucose and mannose are C2 epimers. If you take glucose and galactose, both are C4 epimers. So that's why we can converting into glucose to mannose, that we call as a epimerization. In epimerization, so this is also very simple reaction to involving in this reaction. So just we write the reaction process only, not the structures like. So first of all, the reaction start with glucose reaction with bromine water to form. What is happening when glucose is reaction with bromine water? We are getting the gluconic acid is the product. So here this way we can write here. So we are getting the gluconic acid is the product. Gluconic acid is the product. So here the reaction with bromine water